Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda, Gauranga Nityananda, Gauranga Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, Ranga go, 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 Ranga. Go Ranga, go Ranga, go Ranga, go Ranga. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Oh, my Lord Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gaurachandra, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Oh, Nityananda. Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita. Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita. Shri Advaita, 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 Shri Advaita. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita. Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita. 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 Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Oh my Lord. Gauranga, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Moon of Lord Caitanya. Nectar Moon of Lord Caitanya. No, it didn't. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up? When will my voice choke up? When, let's see, yes, when will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. Let us glorify. Chapter 1. Let us glorify the boundlessly merciful Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Prince of Raj, to taste the intoxicating sweet waves of the nectar of transcendental love for Krishna, as well as to give that nectar to others. He has now appeared in the transcendental abode as Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, one who is untouched by any piety, who is completely absorbed in their religion, who has never received the merciful glance of the devotees or have been to any holy place. I'm going to go to something else here. Let's try something else. Database. Let's see. The Lord begins his tour of South India. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, Chapter 7. Lord Chaitanya, being very compassionate towards a Brahmin named Vasudev, cured him of leprosy. He transformed him into a beautiful man, satisfied with devotional service. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the glorious Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Devotional service is so wonderful that it satisfies you to the core. Pure devotional service, relishing God's name, relishing his pastimes, perfect satisfaction to the core. It does everything. It's an all-in-one solution, man. You feel healthy, you feel blissful, you feel washed, you feel purified. You get it really the essence of real intelligence. You get real knowledge, real understanding. You know who you are. You know who God is. What more can you want for it? This is the greatest treasure, and this all comes from getting the gift of pure devotional service. See, the Lord transformed Vasudeva into a beautiful man satisfied with devotional service. People think his body had to change, No, you could be an ugly person, and you're considered beautiful amongst devotees. You could be fat, skinny, didn't matter, ugly. See? But if you're engaged in pure devotional service, the Lord is in the hearts of everybody, and if someone is somewhat purified, they'll just naturally like you. Yeah. See, that's why, so we got to bottle this. This is so good, man. This is so amazing. We got to put it in a bottle and squirt everybody with it. Put it in a squirt bottle. All glories to Lord Caitanya Mahaprabhu, and all glories to Lord Nityananda Prabhu, and all glories to Advaita Charya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Caitanya. After delivering Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the Lord desired to go to South India to preach. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the renounced order during the waxing fortnight of the month of Magha. During the following month of Falgun, he went to Jagannath Puri and resided there. At the end of the month of Falgun, he witnessed the Doli Yatra ceremony, and in his usual ecstatic love of God, he chanted and danced in various ways on the occasion. See, his usual ecstatic love. See, he was usually in that. Now that's when you're really getting somewhere, when you're usually ecstatic. Maybe not all the time, but usually. Usually it becomes your kind of your modus operandi, your nature to be usually ecstatic. You notice many devotees here are becoming usually ecstatic, Amy says, I loved when Shama Sundari said she had to take distance from the Sangha because she loved Srila Gohari so much that she felt fear of losing it. Wow. That hit home for me so hard. Oh. This is the injection I'll take happily. Yeah. During the month of Chaitra, while living in Jagannath Puri, the Lord delivered Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and at the beginning of the next month of Vaishakha, he decided to go to South India. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called all his devotees together, and holding them by the hand, humbly informed them, you are all you are all more dear to me than my life. I can give up my life, but to give you up is very difficult for me. You are all my friends, and you have properly executed the duties of friends by bringing me here to Jagannath Puri and giving me the chance to see Lord Jagannath in the temple. See, so the Lord's very happy. Even when every time I used to go to Vrindavan, I felt like I got a present because like the Lord was saying inside, oh, thank you for bringing me to Vrindavan. Because, after a while you start to realize you carry the Lord in the heart, man. becomes real for you, you know? It's like you're walking around. It's like you're a temple. You know how people, they do parikrams with the deities. They go, oh, let's take the deities around for a walk, you know, or a parikram, you know, that. You don't have to carry anything, you know, just like I don't have to carry, I just have a very light dunda, you know, very light. You don't have to carry anything in particular other than the Lord. He's already installed. Well, actually, we're the actual pujaris here. We're installing the deities in the hearts of people. He's dormant there. He just needs to be installed. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, if that's an intelligent devotee is thinking, where is the best place to bring the Lord? See, and I'm telling you, I'm going to tell a secret to the people of the world. If you'll follow this instruction, and this goes for all the gurus and sannyasis and followers of those persons in these Vaishnava lines. Bring the deity who's in your heart. And if you don't even know that, bring the deity here. Bring the deity here and for a while and get purified for a while. And you'll see something you've never seen before. You'll understand something you never understood before. And if you already do now, then you know what I'm talking about. So the message is still good, because it is very rare to know what many devotees here in this Sangha know. Yeah, because there are many confidential devotees already in this Sangha. They're confidential associates of Lord Caitanya. And that Lord Caitanya reveals so many interesting things to them. Amazing things. Yeah. See, so how do you know? So see, the more you come to Sadhu Sangha, the more you realize that happiness in the heart. What is that happiness? That's the Lord's happiness. See, gradually, by and by, you realize, oh, I'm just here to make you happy, Lord. Your happiness is my happiness. There you go. There's Vrindavan. You attain Vrindavan so naturally, so easily, easy peasy. Oh, I just go bring the Lord where he likes to be. And Gohari told me, he put me in on the secret. Just come to Sadhu Sangha, bring the Lord here. Even though I don't know the Lord, he's not really revealed to me yet, but he will be. Yeah, you just follow this instruction for a while and you will know the Lord. You shall know the truth and the truth will set you free. That truth will be living with you. You'll definitely be free, man. When you carry the Lord and you know it, man, oh, wow, are you going to be free, man? Free indeed. What did Jesus say? If the Son of Man sets you free, you'll be free indeed. You come here, we'll prove. We're already set free. We prove that. Are you the Son of Man, Son of God? Well, I don't have to say nothing. We just do the work. Well, half the work. The other Lord does the other half. You ask some of these devotees here if they're free indeed. See, free indeed? What does that mean? Free indeed, for God's sake. Man, literally, as it is. Free indeed. Indeed. What is the deed? Tears in the eyes. Oh yeah, that's the works. People say you're not freed by works in Christianity. Here you are freed. God's works. God's works are the tears that come to the eyes, the laughter in the heart, the choking in the voice. That's the deed the Lord's looking for. That's the Lord. That's the deed the Lord will perform in your heart if you come here. Hey man, why isn't everybody here? Why aren't you gurus here? If that's not your life, if that's not your realization, if that's not the deed the Lord is doing in your heart, the tears and the laughter and all that, why aren't you here right now? What's going on here? What are you not seeing? What, we don't explain it more clear? The whole purpose of life is to attain ecstatic love of God. There ain't any other greater goal than that. And the Lord proved it. If there was a greater goal than that, Lord Caitanya would have demonstrated it. And he didn't. What we have is the greatest goal in life. What we give to the world is awareness of the greatest goal of life and the deed. The freedom indeed. Indeed, man, when you start crying because of Krishna's name and pastimes and all of that, you're free indeed, man. That's the deed the Lord's been looking for. No more other deeds are required of you except more of those kinds of deeds. No other deeds does he care. Maybe get a little exercise and eat good food, have a little regulated sleep. That's about it, man. Prescribed duties for the body. But just be free in that deed, man. Right, Amy? Janaki? Free indeed. I like that, man. Free indeed. I never realized that before. That's why I like coming here. I always get a present. If the sun sets you free, you will be free indeed. So we do that. So I guess go, all right. You finish the sentence out there. Everything that Jesus said and did is happening, and also Lord Caitanya said and did in the verses happens, becomes manifest when you become a real devotee. Then people see there's the living book, man. It's tattooed all over that devotee, man. Nothing. I think it's amazing how the Lord can do that. Make a fool like Gaur Haridas a manifestation of the word. I mean, talk about a miracle. Yes, my throne is this ball, the bouncing ball that Janaki gave me. That is my throne. If you don't have a throne that bounces, you don't know what a throne really is, man. You got to bounce through life. We get the job done. That's right, Amy. That's why she wears why she wears that shirt. It's amazing, these verses. I mean, Jesus is the same thing. See, God was manifest in Jesus. It's always the same. You got to find somebody like that, somebody like a Jesus, like a Lord Caitanya, like a Nityananda, like their real followers. Because the Lord, if you're with the real line and you get the real mercy, he passes the ball on to you, and then you represent them here in this world when they're behind the bushes of being unmanifest. Somebody's got to represent them. Otherwise, and actually represent them indeed, man, in the tears where people see them, not hide them. That was, for, the last three generations from Prabhupada to Bhakti Siddhanta and Bhakti Vinod, those generations that were the hiding generations. Now it's the revealing time. Nasty Freddie. Freddie's nasty. Nasty boy. Yes, that's right, Lalita. Freddie's got no manners. All right, where were we here? So now I beg all of you, for one bit of charity, please give me permission to leave for a tour of South India. I shall go search out Vishwarup. Please forgive me, but I want to go alone. I do not wish to take anyone with me. Until I return from Setu Bandhu, all of you, dear friends, should remain at Jagannath Puri. Knowing everything, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was aware that Vishwarup had already passed away. A pretense of ignorance was necessary, however, so that he could go to South India and liberate the people there. Remember, Jesus said, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. The workers are few. Yeah. So the Lord, because it's only really the ecstatic devotees that can liberate people. They liberate the Vaidhi Bhaktas. There are a lot of saintly devotees, in ISKCON and in Gaudiya Math and Samiti. Yeah, but are you liberated? See, we're here to teach about these inner workings, the real qualifications and qualities of liberated souls. And how it really works, how people are liberated, how you could be delivered in this life. Obviously, the devotees didn't learn how to be delivered in this life. If your guru is telling you only many lifetimes before you get prema, that's not how we work here. No. Here you can get this prema. Many people have gotten it already. Many people are either on the way to it. They're inspired. The main thing is people are very inspired here that take what we're doing seriously. They can feel their real life is growing inside. They're getting to know that supreme personality of Godhead. Amy says, can you tell me what it means to be liberated? Okay, liberated means the expiration of misery. In other words, that could be physical and mental and emotional, which it kind of like if you're physically unhappy because your body is really sick and everything, that affects your mental and emotional state. See, so when you're down, when you're negative, when you're unhappy, unfulfilled, see, you're not liberated. See? So some people, see, one of the four goals of life is to go for liberation. There's the four goals of life are sense enjoyment, to enjoy the senses. That's a goal for some people. That's all they want to do is enjoy the senses. Economic development, build things, make big cities, big houses, they're like fruitive work, the economic development. And religiosity is another goal. Some people want to be religious, especially you realize you need maybe God in your life or something, but there's still material motivation in that religion. It's not pure. And when you're burnt out and you just, like fed up, then you may follow the path of liberation, which is a path, that's the Mayavadi thing. You go and associate with hopefully liberated persons. You never know. Usually they're not really, especially in Kali Yuga. Yeah. So, and then you try to become liberated by knowing you're not this body, by some discipline, meditations, fastings, renunciations, austerities, this kind of thing will help you enter a liberated state. But that's usually just temporary, and it's very hard. So here we're teaching how to be liberated in devotional love of God. Loving God is the way to be liberated, because liberation follows that automatically. Automatically your miseries go when you love God. But you're usually on just the path of liberation, that fourth goal. This is the fifth goal, which is devotional service. Pure devotional service is the fifth goal of life, which is not known by most people. Most people following the path of liberation don't know this is the fifth goal of life. This is a very confidential truth. See, so when you can chant the whole simple thing, when you can chant the holy name in ecstasy, there you go. Now you'll experience what it is to be liberated, more than even a liberated person who is only liberated by being on the path of liberation, which is very hard for them to maintain. But it's very easy for a devotee to maintain a liberated state in devotional service, the fifth goal of life. Automatically liberation follows everything. When you're engaged in pure devotional service, all the goals of life follow automatically. Automatically. I mean, they do in my life. I mean, automatically, all the goals, religiosity, but it's pure. All the goals become pure. You get the result of all the goals of being a religious person. Okay? What is that? Oh, Gauri. Oh, we'll just give you a title Maharaj. You know how hard it is to be a Maharaj? Maharaj usually is very difficult. You gotta do austerities, you gotta take sannyas, and then they'll call you Maharaj. Put bananas in the fires, and then you gotta meditate, or then you gotta either be hypocritical. You're not really a sannyasi, but you're playing the role. Very hard. See, to be religious, to know, oh, this person is religious, but still, have you gotten free of your motives, material motives, and all that? Are you experiencing a higher state of consciousness, even beyond liberation? Usually not. See, in devotional service, you get the result. This is a scripture in Nectar Devotion. By performing pure devotional service, which is the gift the Lord wants to give you here in this disciplic line. No other line have I seen, or any other Sangha have I seen the gift being given so easily. Everything follows it. You feel liberated. You feel free of your fears and your anxieties, all of that stuff. See? You'll feel, and things will start to come more automatically without heavy endeavors. Like one thing is usually the threefold miseries of other living people. People stop harassing you. They stop being mean to you. Ask Fanny. Look at it. Her whole family's changing now. They just start to see, feel good in your presence. See? Oh, good, it's going up. Yeah, and so economic development, even that may start coming. As you're really, the Lord will make you like an important person in the lives of people. And see, people, you get paid when you serve people. I mean, that's just the way the world works. You serve, and there's some kind of payment doing that. So that's the world, right? Well, here it's more spontaneous. The people are grateful, and or you pass the hat or something, and it's and people are very happy to contribute usually, especially when you're like their life and soul. They want to keep you going, right? See, so people are struggling really hard to work just to make a living because that's all they do. They don't know the secret of devotional service. If they did, everything would be easier for them. They may still go to work because they probably like to work. They like their jobs. A lot of people like their jobs. It's part of the Varnashram system to be engaged in. You need to work, with your body. See, but you get the results. Everything becomes easier. What's the other one? So, sense enjoyment. Yeah, that comes automatically. I'm eating every day. When I fast, it's usually because I want to. See, so hopefully that's a good answer for you. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? I need to stop because I need to stop talking for a while, and I need to move around a little bit. So let's stop here. It's been nice little afternoon thing, and you guys, it's probably getting late for you guys over there unless you're in America. Okay, thank you very much for coming, everybody, and hanging out with me in the kitchen. Yeah. Have a nice day. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I gotta move around